Hey guys, well I figured I might as well just document our move to Denver. We're moving from VTech Alley, which took me 20 years to get to know these people to where I'm part of the alleyway. Well, a year later, now we're moving to Denver. But in that time, I got to meet a lot of people and we do have contacts out there. It should be pretty exciting. You know, the business has really changed courses. We've moved into product development, to product manufacturing, to now the yarding stuff has really taken over. While we're doing that, we're going to be working on a project for my wife. We're going to call this series How to Race Like a Girl. This is the car that we're going to be building for her. This was my personal project car. It was our D16 turbo build for Pinks All Out in 2007 and 2009. It's pretty much looked like this ever since then. It ran in the Pinks All Out in Phoenix in 2010, and that was pretty much the last time it was roadworthy. I ended up selling the car to a friend, which we put a B-Series swap into, and then I ended up buying the car back from him a couple of years later. As you can see, there's not a B-Series in here, but what motor is going to go in there is a good question. Ultimately, what we'd like to do is be able to build this car for her to learn how to race and learn how to swap. The idea here is how we'll be able to piece something together so that you guys could possibly follow suit in building a project car of your own. Kristina's never raced before, nor has she ever swapped a car before. So there's going to be a lot of firsts for her that will kind of show her how to do it, and you guys get to follow along. Before we get completely up to Colorado, we have the entire shop to move. This is the first car that's going to go into our new garage. She knows that we're going to do this, but I don't know that it's caught wind that, hey, this is what's going to happen. When it was D-Series, it was my funnest car. It was about 300 horsepower, 8 pounds of boost. It was perfect for the street, perfect for the track. It did a low 12s. With a decent driver in there, that being her, maybe it could be even better. So I have a few engines here that we could start off with. I have an A6 block right there, but what I think I'd like to put into it, which tucked in there is a ZC motor. That is a 1.6 dual overhead cam, non-VTEC. It's based off the D-Series platform, which means the D-Series transmissions will bolt to it. I have the ZC transmission and intermediate shaft with it. That is a close gear ratio transmission, very sought out after and very rare. It also has the intermediate shaft. So that means we get to use Integra DA axles, equal length axles on both sides. That's the same transmission that I had on my single cam, which is how we developed the cable to hydro conversion. That is our flagship product to begin with. Over the years of our product development, it morphed into a build such like this. Every part on here was basically built for this particular chassis, which we do retail. Turbo manifold, the tucked style radiator, overflow catch can, our front end, and of course our cable to hydro conversion, our brake booster delete kits, our replacement cowl bolts. The CRX out there is caged, and I had thought that we were going to build it to be a 10-second single cam car. It very well could still be, but I think what we're going to do is kind of follow the build on this one, using parts that are easily accessible to you and many out there, like the roll cage that we have in here. This is a pre-bent roll cage by Jason Whitfield. When installed correctly, these will pass an 850 certified tech certification. Many parts on this car we chose for the specific reason that it's something that you'll be able to get if you decided to. I don't really want a whole lot of custom parts because then it's harder to replicate for people like you. But if we're pulling parts at the junkyard, we'll show you how to do that. And then we'll show you production items that are available that you may want to add to your build as well. There it is, the CRX is loaded up. Check the sticker out. We're both from Southern Arizona, so I think it's pretty cool that we got the sticker still. One of our friends had made that bunch of years ago, 10 plus years ago for sure. This used to read hushperformance.com on the back. Another one of our friends locally made us that. I love my CRX. It's not much of a looker anymore. Most of the interior is still in there. The carpet's in really good condition. It was stock when I got it. We got a couple of the dashboards here. We can see our front end isn't on. This was the car that we actually made our 3-piece front end to, so we most likely will get one again.
Allora, come stai? Bene.
Alright guys, we made it. The truck's here, the trailer's here, the car's here. The wife is here too. Kind of excited. I don't really know what to do, but I really like the area. It's much different. We actually have grass. Where I'm from, it's been dirt and rocks. There's the wife standing in her grass. Look, we're gonna have to mow this.
Yeah, you should see the backyard.
Yeah, it grew a lot since the last time I was here. There is something that I'm gonna have to do because we have to. Okay, we made it in. Okay, I guess we can look at it now. Look at this thing. So we got some unloading to do. We can take a look at your car for a moment. Yeah, so she said she wanted to learn how to race, so she's gonna learn how to race. And she's gonna do it in a CRX that she said that she wanted anyways. Not my CRX, but she wanted one, and well, she inherited one. We were opening the garage door, and it looks like the last person that lived here was a car guy too. Check these out. Aero race wheels. I actually had a set of those. Check it out. NASCAR. Oh, we got some of that stuff too. Cheese. Between those two seats, which one do you like? You got full-on race seat, and then you got full-on race bling seat. Yeah.
My butt almost doesn't.
A little narrow. That's so funny. We got that one for bigger people.
This one?
That one.
Oh, maybe that's why I thought I like it.
Ooh, does it fit better?
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay, all we have left now is to get the car off, the part that really matters, and of course our Gorilla Grip toolbox. All right, that should have been no problem for you.
I remember one time, it was years ago, you had me help you put a car in a trailer.
Yeah.
Because you told me I was an ox.
Oh, just because you're big and...
Because I was fat.
Yeah.
And I could help you push it.
All right, well, let's take a look at your new race car.
Oh, I like it.
Open the door.
It's my favorite color.
Red, really?
Yeah. Open sesame. It's too intimidating.
Maybe. You could call it that. So it's rough.
Yeah.
You know? The interior's actually not that bad. It's all there. Like when we have a couple of dashes here for spares. That one's fine, but I think we're going to put one of them in our blue hatchback and the other one's a spare. It's always good to have spare CRX dashes. But it's a start. Mm-hmm. And this is the heart. What do you think of the motor?
Great. Looks real powerful.
What do you think about this whole idea?
I'm excited about it just because working at the junkyard, I'm learning parts, the parts that go not just in the bay but in the car as a whole. Good job. Okay.
Did I just catch you doing push-ups for your picture?
We gotta prime them. Get the pump.
All right, so I'm trying to decide what thumbnail it's going to be, and it could be a flex from inside the car. Hopefully the lighting will work for me.
How's my hair?
All right, this is Kristina. We didn't do a proper introduction, I don't think. All right, we've met her from How to Yard Like a Girl. From there, me and her got married, and she's gotten a job at the local junkyard. How do you like that? What made you think that you would even like doing that?
I've always liked being outdoors and doing things with my hands. So every job I've ever had was some kind of outdoor, some kind of creative hand thing. I don't know. My husband jokingly suggested that I get a job at the junkyard. I really like it just because it's a whole new world that I've never really been exposed to.
All right, so what made you think that you wanted to race a car?
Again, it's something I've never done before. It just made sense. It tied into working at the junkyard. It tied into what my husband does. Watching him, watching you at the track, that whole atmosphere. It's exhilarating.
Art said that we needed a driver mod for the blue hatchback, and then you volunteered.
Yes.
You're like, me, I want to do it. So when I said, okay, sure, you were thinking that maybe you wanted a CRX, that you liked them. Just so happens I have a CRX. I haven't raced this car since 2009, and why not? Maybe let you race it, so you get all of it. And of course, I don't care. I could watch from the sidelines. I've been doing that for a lot of years. You went and watched some how to drag race stuff. You've been following Leah Pritchett and some other people.
Yep.
Oh, we got to meet Leah
Got
Pritchett.
to meet her.
We're gonna insert that photo like right about here. I'm thinking what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna build this car from her. She hasn't put a car together before yet, and I think we're gonna coach her along to put this car back together from nothing to something, and then race the same car. We still have to put a wiring harness in, the dash is out, so she's going to learn how to do all of that stuff, and then we're going to take it to the track. We're not really worried about a whole bunch of horsepower right now. We just want to she's going to learn how to put a car together, she's going to learn how to race that car, change the tires, check the air in the tires, all the safety stuffs. I think that'll be fun. But the single camera we're going to put in here is an A6, and it's going to be a light car, so it's probably still going to be like a 13, 14 second car, which is still really fast. You know, it's almost 100 miles an hour and a quarter mile. Also, another thing that we're doing is, well, she's into fitness. She got into that about a year. She's been pretty hardcore with it. She's a Gallon Gear ambassador now, you know, so she's always staying hydrated. One of their taglines is "Stay hydrated, my friend." We're also tying this in with some bodybuilding stuff that we're gonna do. So we might be able to even include some of that stuff. I have a bodybuilding show that I promote right now in Arizona, and we're gonna do another one. I believe it's going to include both muscles and cars. It's most likely gonna be a bodybuilding car show. I think that's gonna be cool. And I think what we're gonna add into that is our training up to the show as well. I think that'll be really cool. What do you think about that?
I'm in.
She's in, like Flynn. She's gonna do it in a 1990 Honda CRX. Hey, thank you for watching. Make sure to tune into How to Race Like a Girl. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out our website, hushperformance.com. Make sure to check out our sister channel at VTech Academy. Happy tuning.